like the flattest spot I've seen. You know, there's a few spots here. Over there, what do you think?
It's open, but we've got cover, so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any too many widowmakers around either. So. Yeah,
I like it.
Poke around, get rid of these packs, find a spot. All right. Watch your head. Here, ridgepole. Yeah, we get a couple of forked trees to hold that up in place. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, that height might be a little bit better. There. Maybe I should put a support in the center. It is a pretty big span. I probably should. Maybe one support in the center. I'll feel a little better about that. Yeah, I can probably use this guy right here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Something I can hang a lantern off of, maybe. Nope. Just go get the hatchet. There, support beam in the middle. I like the idea of having a support beam.
It's a long span.
It is a long span, so I think
the span of what Cody's got going on.
there. So I dare hang on it. Hang on it. Almost. Hold some of my weight. Oh yeah, that won't go anywhere. Cool. I'll just do some pieces down to support the tarp and I'm in business. We have a deer.
Young one, yearling, maybe 2.
Yeah. So I've got this rolled out, and basically this is how people used to carry their bedrolls. They have their oilskin tarp on the outside, wool blankets on the inside. I have a queen and a regular full-size wool blanket. This one is 90% wool, this one's 100%. So hopefully I'll be warm tonight. Inside here I have some big old steel stakes, and then inside of that in the shemagh I have my bedroll cooker. So I'm looking forward to that, cooking over the fire this evening. So we'll get this tarp up. Cody's over there building a fire pit for us, so that'll be nice. And yeah, I'll get with you guys in a minute. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I kind of changed things around a little bit. Decided to go with a diamond pattern. But yeah, I have plenty of room under this guy. That's my view out. Here's Cody's setup right over there. So we have the fire pit right there. So yeah, I get my bedroll out here. I cleared away all the brush and leaves because all the creepy crawlies like to live in all the leaf litter, so I tried to make sure to get rid of all that stuff. So now, yeah, like I said, we'll just get the bedroll going and maybe we'll go shoot. That'd be kind of fun, huh? Find some firewood and get to camping. You've seen this thing, haven't you? Have you seen this?
I don't think I have.
It's all handmade, hand forged.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, neat. Yeah.
I've been wanting one of these things for quite a while. It's Dave Canterbury Pathfinder. So yeah, you just, there you go.
And gravity just holds it.
Yep. And then this just, you throw this on upside down.
And then flip it over.
Flip it over. And then it's got a little clasp. I think one side I already have kind of dented in. You kind of got to almost wear it in, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they're hard to get because everybody wants the things.
Yep.
But yeah, see?
Yeah, no,
Isn't that
that's
cool?
cool.
Little Bedroll cooker, and then it's got the pot hanger too.
Nice. Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I like the thing. Yeah, your buck knife. Look at that. That sucks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the end of it still works,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, not happy at all.
That's the what? The buck what?
Selkirk?
Selkirk. Let me show these guys that.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at this guy. So anybody out there looking for a buck Selkirk, can you see that? Look what happened to that thing. I mean, that's too bad.
The second time batoning wood with it.
But yeah, batoned with it twice and took a big hunk out of it. So yeah, that's a shame.
Because I used it on our canoeing trip this summer.
Yeah, you used the canoeing. You've used it a fair amount, right?
Yeah.
But not a long time. You've only had it
I
for
only had it for like a month
a month.
when I broke it. Yeah, I mean, it's been longer now, obviously, but it's kind of...
Yeah, there's no need for that. Hopefully you can maybe get your money back, or maybe they'll replace it. Maybe they'll honor it.
I would think that they would. I mean, it does say on the website that, you know, it's not to be used as a hammer or any of this stuff, but it's like, it's a bushcraft knife. You should
Right.
be able to use it to baton wood.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
That's my opinion, at
So
least.
do any of you out there have any idea about replacing this thing or had a similar issue? If you have, please let us know in the comments, because that would be helpful. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how the return process works. It looks like a lot of paperwork and hassle, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. So I brought my flint and steel
Oh,
and
you
some
did.
char cloth. But like I said, I'm doing this old school, so
So I can't use my ferro rod, is what you're saying.
no ferro rod. Use a
fine.
ferro rod in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Because
there you go.
in the morning, I'm going to want my coffee. I'm not going to want to mess around with that.
Yeah.
Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, let's go around and collect some firewood, huh?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to try to make meatloaf tonight. Meatloaf.
Because Kevin doesn't have to do anything.
I don't know. It'll either be a flop or it'll be great. So yeah, let's go find some more wood. One more. There. Decent flint. Yeah. I have to go searching for another flint. This one's getting a little spent. So usually as I walk along, I collect birch bark
Mm-hmm.
and all the little fine shavings
Right.
and just keep it in this little handmade leather pouch. I like that because it breathes, you know, so while it's in my...
It dries out in there.
Exactly, it just keeps getting drier and drier and drier. So A little bit of char cloth. What are the chances I get this on the first try?
Well, with the camera rolling, significantly less than usual.
Probably. Alright, here we go. Nope. Imagine, you know, and trying to do this in the rain,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's like, come on, really? I'm going to try it underneath. See if I have better luck underneath it. This flint. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too many. See? There we go. Alright, quit screwing around. Get this in there. I can blow this to a flame. Ah! We're going to add some more since I have it. Patience, patience. There we go. I was getting nervous. I was getting nervous. Grab some small stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is my plan. I'm going to try to make some meatloaf in a billy can. So what you want to do first, get yourself a little tin. You've probably seen other people do this, but I've never done it. You want an egg. Put an egg in there. Scramble it up real well right in the pan. Try hard not to put a hole in this little pan. And then I have, at home, I put some powdered milk, about a tablespoon, and some garlic and onion and other spices. So I'm going to add that in right now. It's basically all it is meatloaf spices. You know, you can buy that at the store, but I made my own. And then of course some ground beef. This isn't real bushcrafty, but I probably should go catch my own fish or shoot a rabbit, but I'm not quite that crafty today. So now I'm going to mix this up really, really well. It's probably going to take me a little bit. It's pretty sticky, messy. But the other thing I like in my meatloaf, I don't know about you, is sausage. So I got some, what is this? This is all natural, just regular, plain old sausage. So I'm going to squeeze some of that out in there. If anybody's wondering where Cody is, he decided to go back down into town for some beer. Enjoy the fire tonight and have a beer. So there we go, a little extra sausage. Mix that in there too. And this will just take time, but you know, all you got is time, right? You're out here to have a good time and relax. If you wanted to hurry up and make your dinner, you would be at home in front of a microwave. I don't know about you, but that's not my thing. I love doing this. So, I'm not going to bore you guys watching me mix this. I'll get back with you once I have this all chopped up and mixed up well, and I'll show you the next step. Alright, that looks pretty good, pretty well mixed. You know, it takes about 10 minutes or so. You want this fairly loose in here. You don't want it dense packed in there. You know, kind of almost aerated, I guess, so to speak. So, now I'm going to add some sharp cheese to the top of it. So it should melt in there real nice. I don't know. Use whatever cheese you like. I like sharp cheese. A couple, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, cover the whole top. I guess it all depends on what you like. It's hard to cut it very thin with a Bushcraft knife with that Scandi grind. Probably should have. I wish I had my Swiss Army knife or something a little bit better for this, but oh well, this will work. So yeah, so now once you get the top of that all coated, that awesome yummy cheese, now we are just going to put that inside a bush pot. I'll show you what I've got going on. So, like I said, I've got my bush pot, got a little grate, and in she goes into the oven. So put that in there, put the cover on, and I'll set it on the fire. Nice thing about these bush pots is they have a pour spout. So the pour spout acts like a little vent on the top. I always have the handles facing down. It just makes things a little bit more stable. And then yeah, I just throw the cover on. I have a little clip just to help keep the door shut. Whoop. In there. I have to squish it in a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So, put this guy over the fire. Start baking. Cool. Now we wait. Nice thing about this Bedroll cooker, I can adjust it, you know, right and left and warm up different sides of the pot. So this will take probably half an hour, 40 minutes. You want the inside temperature to be about 160 degrees or so. So out here it's kind of a guessing game. You can bring a little meat thermometer if you're real particular, but I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, I'm just going to tend the fire, wait for Cody to get back, maybe have a beer and just relax, enjoy the evening. Beautiful night. Sun's just starting to come down, starting to set. It's very peaceful. I'm out here on my own property, so I can kind of do what I want. The other nice thing, like I said, I can adjust this, try to get even heat all the way around it. I'm fortunate that we're in more or less a maple forest. It's all maple trees, sugar maples and stuff, so these will be really nice coals to cook over. That is for sure. That time of night. Oh, I love that sound. Frost Beer Works Lush Double IPA. For people that live locally, you're probably pretty familiar with this one, but one of my favorites. I do wish I had a chair. I should probably bushcraft myself a chair. Not now, but next time. You ever see those bushcraft slings? You know, those oil cotton canvas slings that you use. You know, you make a tripod and hang it from the top of the tripod and put a stick through the bottom and rest it. Any of you guys use those things? Do they work pretty good? They look like they would work pretty good. Having a chair is kind of a big thing, especially when you're a little bit further along in years. Not that I'm old. Far from it. You never get old up here, right? So Cody will probably be quite a while. It's a mile drive in here on class 4 roads to get into our property, and he's got his truck. He didn't think he could make it, so he parked way out by the road. So he's gonna walk the mile to the road, get in his truck, drive to the store. He's gonna get some more beer, so, and then come back in. So I imagine it'll be dark by then, and that'll be good timing because I'll probably be all finished with this. Maybe even that, we'll see. So, while my dinner's cooking, I've been reading this book. It's called The Whisper on the Night Wind by Adam Schultz. Maybe some of you know him. He does a lot of canoe trips, especially out here in New England and northern eastern Canada, up by Labrador, and basically this neck of the woods. I got turned on to this book by a friend of mine who knows that I have always had an interest in Bigfoot and the unknown, and knows that I love canoeing and the outdoors, and thought this would be the perfect book for me. And I don't know, I'm about a quarter of the way through it and I can't put it down. I absolutely love it. So basically it's the true history of a wilderness legend. It says here in the back, they can explain it better than I can, but in the early 1900s, the isolated settlement of Traverspine was the scene of an extraordinary haunting by large creatures. None could be identified. Strange tracks were found in the woods. Unearthly cries were heard at night. Sled dogs went missing. Children reported being stalked by a terrifying grinning animal. Families slept with their cabin doors barred and axes and guns by their bedsides. While tales of things that go bump in the night are part of folklore in the wilderness, most are easily dismissed by skeptics. But what happened at Traverspine 100 years ago was different. Adam Schultz, decorated explorer and expert on wilderness folklore, picks up the trail from a century ago and sets off into the Labrador wild to investigate the tale. It is a spine-tingling adventure straight from the land, steeped in legends and lore, where Vikings wandered 1,000 years ago and wolves and bears still roam free. It's awesome. He basically takes a train into the middle of Labrador, jumps out with his canoe with a friend of his, and they start investigating these old townships and yeah, looking for these strange tracks in the mud, and it's just awesome. If you're into that kind of thing, you know, and it isn't a fiction, you know, it's the actual thing. It's pretty good. It's an easy read. I really enjoy it. But anyway, thought I'd share that with you guys in case you're interested. I try to read at least one book a year. That's my rule. And what better book to read when you're out under a tarp in the middle of nowhere in the scary woods? I mean, that just totally makes sense, right, to read a book like this. So I'll put a link in the description box below so you can find this thing if you're interested in it. So here I am reading a book about Bigfoot. Nice and peaceful and quiet, and all of a sudden I hear something coming through the woods. Thank God it's you. Holy crap, you're pretty quick. I didn't expect you for another half hour or so.
I just went to the store and cabbed it.
I know, but wow. What'd you get? What'd you get? Focal banger?
Focal bangers.
Oh, sweet.
Because then we only needed 4.
Perfect. Perfect. Scared the hell out of me, but perfect. All right, let's move this off and check Mr. Meatloaf. Oh my God. Cody, look at that.
There's so much cheese.
Look at that. Well, we're gonna dig into that a little closer and see if it came out the way I hope it came out. Well, it looks, it's cutting okay. Let's see.
Hey,
Oh man,
that doesn't look burnt at all.
I think I got away with it. Oops, get that out of there. Oh man. Oh man.
So the next time that we do a trip with Rob, you have to make meatloaf.
I do have to make meatloaf.
Because he'll find that so ridiculous.
And I did cheat again. I'm sorry everybody. But I brought some instant mashed potatoes, but you gotta have potatoes with meatloaf, right? Isn't that kind of the rule? So, it's potatoes. And then I also packed in, where is it? Right behind me. Gotta have some barbecue sauce. So, I bought some Sweet Baby Ray's, sweet and spicy. We'll add that to our meatloaf. Come on.
If you don't mind me doing so, Kevin, I'd just like to plug a nice Vermont-made barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah. What you got?
Richard's barbecue sauce.
What is it?
Richard's barbecue sauce.
Richard's barbecue sauce.
Made right in Vermont. It's got kind of a sweet, tangy, spicy sort of thing going on.
Yeah.
It's my absolute favorite. And when I make meatloaf at the house, that's what I put on it.
Richard's?
Richard's barbecue sauce.
All right, made in Vermont. We'll have to try that. So, I guess there's only one last thing left to do, right? See if it tastes good. I bet it will. I have extra. You want to try some? Oh my God, this is so good.
I see the smile on your face. I believe it's good.
Camping is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, camping's real hard.
Wait a minute. So, cheers everybody. Thanks for joining Cody and I on this little bushcraft adventure. What have I got here? I've got Big Tree Brewing, Night Lapse American Stout. You know, it's good beer season.
Yeah.
When the weather gets cold, all the good beer, well, in my opinion, all the good beer starts showing up. Oktoberfest and stouts and porters and.
Yeah, well, when it's hot out, you don't want to drink
No, you don't.
good beer.
You don't. You don't.
You want something light and crisp.
Oh my God, this is so good.
I'm not gonna lie, man, it smells really good. I'm so, like, in awe that you made meatloaf over the campfire.
First time, but I think this is gonna be a thing.
You thought that the guys were jealous when you were making tater tots.
Yeah, dude, you got a plate or something. You gotta have this. You know what? You got a spoon?
I got a fork.
You got a fork? I'm gonna get you some. Well, like I said, guys, we're probably gonna just chill out, finish up our dinner, have a couple beers, and if anything exciting happens, we'll get with you for sure. if I can get to the camera quick enough.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be you running down the road with the camera. I don't know what happened to Cody, but I'm out of here.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen, but you never know. So, thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you in the morning. I found this company, Woods brand, and they make a French press. Goes in a different cup, but it actually fits in the Pathfinder cup.
Oh yeah, cool.
Just perfectly. Nothing like bacon and eggs.
Nope.
Good old-fashioned bacon and eggs.
Hard to go wrong.
And black coffee. Morning, everybody. Cheers. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys, on this little bushcraft adventure. Certainly learned a few new things about how to stay warm in wool blankets in the fall here in Vermont. I seem to do okay, but certainly room for improvement. The tarp shelter is pretty cool. I'm gonna try a couple other designs now that the bug season's over. We can start origami and a couple other setups that I've always wanted to try. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit, make sure this fire is good and out, throw some water on it, and get out of here. So thanks for joining me, guys, and if you like this kind of stuff, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.